A Preschool, 3 to 5, Education Guide. Chapter 1. Early Learning is Fun, which is Brain Stimulation. Raise a Smart Kid Guide. Babies and children need human touch, noises, talk and all kinds of stimulation in order for them to develop normally. If you leave a kid alone without much touch and stimulation, their brain will never develop properly. Once you pass a certain critical age for certain abilities, the child loses the potential to develop it forever. For some kids, if they don't get love in the first few years, they'll never be loving. If some kids don't learn language in the first few years, they will never be able to speak. Talk to the baby and play with him. Touch him. Give him toys and books. When the baby speaks, repeat what he says. Phonemic awareness is learning sounds, which is why you must talk to the child all the time. Ask the child a lot of questions. Encourage him to answer descriptively. Encourage him to ask questions. Ask your toddler questions when you read together. Point to the pictures. Talk about the pictures. Read with your child every day. Simply talk to your child. Be patient with your child. Give young children books. Encourage children to read books. Read books with them. Do outdoor activities together. Limit screen time. Make sure your children watch good quality shows. Live and interesting, inspired life. Early Childhood Education Books. National Association for the Education of Young Children. 1509 16th Street Northwest, Washington, D.C. 20036. naec.org. Humongous.com, 800-499-8386. enchantedlearning.com. Knowledge Adventure, Inc. 800-545-7677. Jumpstart.com. knowledgeadventure.com. Living Books. Mattel Interactive. 800-395-0277. mattelinteractive.com. Reader Rabbit Preschool. Mattel Interactive. 800-395-0277. mattelinteractive.com. Sesame Street Baby and Me. Sesame Street Toddler. Mattel Interactive. 800-395-0277. mattelinteractive.com. Confetti Entertainment Company. 11641 Valley Spring Lane, Number 207. Studio City, California 91604. 800-797-1050. confettibooks4kids.com. Discount School Supply. epub 7636. Spreckles, California 93962-7636. 800-627-2829. earlychildhood.com. Special Kids Videos. epub 462. Muskego, Wisconsin 53150. 800-543-7153. specialkids1.com. Early Childhood Education Art and Music Books. Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, 1158 26th Street, PMB 530. Santa Monica, California 90403. 888-372-9101. drawright.com. Fascinating Folds Origami. epub 10070. Glendale, Arizona 85318. 888-968-2418. fascinating-folds.com. Kids Art Teaching Supplies. Box 274. Mount Shasta, California 96067. 530-926-5076. kidsart.com. Lark in the Morning. epub 799. Fort Bragg, California 95437. 707-964-5569. larkinam.com. Music for Little People. epub 1460. Redway, California, 95560-1460. 707-923-3991. mflp.com. NASCO Art Supplies. epub 901. Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, 53538-0901. 800-558-9595. enasco.com. Suzuki Music Corporation. epub 261,030. San Diego, California, 92196. 800-854-1594. suzukimusic.com. Free coloring book websites. fun-with-pictures.com. awhitehorse.com/centaur, The Arabian Horse Coloring Book. berensteinbears.com/colormain.html, Berenstain Bears Coloring Book. bonus.com. cdkenterprises.com/coloring, cdk's coloring pages. abcteach.com/dots/dots.htm, abcteach, connect the dots. outer-limit/coloring/barbie pages.html, outer limit, Barbie coloring pages. chevronCars.com/free/coloring, color some cars. christiananswers.net/kids/clr-index.html, Bible-based coloring pages. clip-art.kabusi.com. clip-art4projects.freeservers.com. colorbook.tripod.com, Kendra's coloring book. coloring.ws. coolarchive.com/clipart.php, cool archive clip art. coreypaints.com, Corey's paint box and coloring book. blackdog.net/refrigerator/coloring book, Black Dog's online coloring book. coloring.ws/coloring.html, coloring pages. disney.go.com/magica artist/coloring, Disney Magic Artist online. janbret.com. nationalgeographic.com/coloring book/archive. ctw.org/sesame/print play, Sesame Street alphabet and numbers. dltk-kids.com/alphabuddies/mapcposter.html, alphabuddies, alphabet coloring pages. enchantedlearning.com/coloring. floridaconservation.org/educator/colrbook.html, animal alphabet coloring book. gimp-savvy.com/photo-archive/index.html, copyright free photo archive. govdocs.evergreen.edu/coloring books.html, coloring books. greenvalley.com/coloring/colorme1.html, recycling coloring book for kids. janbret.com/activities_pages.htm, janbret activities page. janbret.com/activities_pages_artwork.htm, coloring pages. jimarnosky.com/colorindex.html, animal coloring pages. kidsgo-wild.com/wa-naturipaint.html, wildlife conservation, nature paint. kidsites.com. kinderart.com/coloring.shtml, kinderart, coloring pages. members.aol.com/pforp/workitout/color.htm, we can work it out, coloring pages. members.aol.com/rainbowland/color.htm, rainbowland coloring pages. nationalgeographic.com/coloring book/archive. nationalgeographic.com/coloring book/archive, animal coloring book. nationalzoo.si.edu/conservation and science/migratory birds/education/kids_stuff/pages_to_color, birds to color. outer-limit.animalpage.html, outer limit, animal coloring pages. outerlimit.net/coloring/peo-pilapages.html, outer limit, people coloring pages. surfnetkids.com/games/thanksgiving-cb.htm, Thanksgiving coloring book. childfun.com/color/food.html, food nutrition coloring pages. rainbowplanet.com/kids.html, rainbow planet. outer-limit.net/coloring/pokemon pages.html, outer limit, Pokemon coloring pages. outer-limit.net/coloring/veggie pages.html, outer limit, vegetable coloring pages. pacificnet.net/see more/color/bee.htm, children's storybooks online. pbs.org/rogers/contents.html, Mr. Rogers, Children's Corner. pbs.org/rogers/make_believe/mbindex.htm, pbs, Mr. Rogers, coloring pages, click on picture. kidscom.com/orakc/mousers/color/color.html, mousers coloring book. foodsafety.gov/dms/cbook.html, FDA food safety coloring book. nps.gov/plants/color/northwest/com.htm, wildflowers coloring pages. users.adelphia.net/bib1/paint.html, Uncle Fred's learn how to draw. users.adelphia.net/bib1/paint.html, barnyard buddies coloring pages. picsearch.com. rugrats.com/coloringbook/coloringbook.html, rugrats coloring book. segimation.com/segplayoverview.html, a fun, free and challenging interactive artistic experience which allows you to color in detailed patterns of photographs and well-known art images, without lifting a paintbrush or crayon. thepuzzlefactory.com/coloring/coloring.cfm, The Puzzle Factory, coloring books online. bonus.com/applets/bigpic, bigpic coloring pages. thelittleartist.com/coloring.html, The Little Artist coloring book. members.tripod.com/pokeman27/color.html, The Pokemon Hotel coloring book. bbc.co.uk/education/teletubbies/gallery/color use in, time for Teletubbies, color us in. tpwd.state.tx.us/adv/kids page/colorpic.htm, color Texas animals. thebalance.com/od/web clip art/all_clip_art_paths.htm, A to Z clip art. Coloring pages of the United States. abcteach.com, state flowers. allstates-flag.com. crayola.com/activitybook/subacT.cfm. fotw.net/flags/cbk-us.html, coloring book of flags, United States of America. friendsacrossamerica.com. friendsacrossamerica.com/colorpagesamerica.html. netstate.com, state maps. charlotte.community/kids pages/color.htm, Florida coloring book pages. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/arch.htm, gateway arch coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/balcl.htm. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/bankital.htm, Bank of Italy coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/bellaby.htm, Bell Telephone Laboratories coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/brookbridge.htm, Brooklyn Bridge coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/capital.htm, Capital coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/clevearcade.htm, Cleveland Arcade coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/distillery.htm, Michter's Distillery coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/easterns.htm, Eastern State Penitentiary. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/elfreths.htm, Elfreths Alley coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/emp.htm, Empire State Building coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/fallingwa.htm, Falling Water coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/harrisv.htm, Harrisville Historic District coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/indeproc.htm, Independence Rock coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/litokyo.htm, Little Tokyo Historic District coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/lowellobs.htm, Lowell Observatory coloring page. governor.state.az.us/global/az_kids_coloring.htm, cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/luciel.html, see the Margate Elephant coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/mpboto.htm, Maria and Pietro Boto House coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/mutual.htm, Mutual Musicians Association Building coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/para.htm, Paramount Theatre coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/robowl.htm, Rose Bowl coloring page. campcolorado.com/coloring.html, cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/pictocave.htm, Pictograph Cave coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/play.htm, Playland Amusement Park coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/susanb.htm, Susan B. Anthony coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/taos.htm, Taos Pueblo coloring page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/uppergreen.htm, Upper Green River wyoming4kids.org/play/index.cfm, dps.state.ak.us/ast/safetybear/instruct.htm, Safety Bear coloring book. egov.cityofchicago.org/web portal/cock web portal/cock_editorial/cultural center coloring book.pdf, City of Chicago, Chicago Cultural Center coloring book dot.state.ia.us/kids pages/coloring_pages.html, Iowa Department of Transportation. esbnik.com/kids/kids_coloring pages.cfm, flsenate.gov/kids/junior/colorbook/print.html, governor.state.mn.us/kids/images/printable-legislature.gif, governor.state.mn.us/kids/images/printable-loon2.gif, Common Loon coloring page. governor.state.mn.us/kids/images/printable-state-seal.gif. historyforkids.utah.gov. historyforkids.utah.gov/cowboy_large.jpg. historyforkids.utah.gov/dinosaur_large.jpg. historyforkids.utah.gov/redrock2_large.jpg. iloveany.state.ny.us/kids/index.asp. jud.state.ct.us/external/kids/coloring book.pdf, Connecticut Judicial Branch Coloring Book kids.state.ct.us/kidscolor/printcolor.html, kids color Connecticut Coloring Book cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/mark-twain.htm, Mark Twain House Coloring Page. nbbd.com/gado/cns/topical/cbeans/coloring.html, Canaveral National Seashore, Sea Bean Coloring Page. leg.wa.gov/common/kids/colorbk.htm, The Washington State Coloring Book. Mississippi State Bird and Flower. nba.com/timberwolves/kids/coloring_page.html, nps.gov/alu/kidscoloringpages.pdf, Aleutian World War II National Historic Area Printable Coloring Pages. nps.gov/through/tr_kids1.htm, Theodore Roosevelt National Park Coloring Pages. nps.gov/yell/kidstuff/alphabet/index.htm, Yellowstone Animal Alphabet Book. nps.gov/yell/kidstuff/colorbook/index.htm, Yellowstone Print and Color Coloring Book Pages. nps.gov/yell/kidstuff/coloronline/index.htm, Yellowstone Coloring Book. parks.state.co.us/home/kids/games.asp, Colorado State Parks Coloring Pages. sec.state.vt.us/kids/colorindex.html, senate.state.tx.us/kids/color.htm, Texas Senate Kids Online Coloring Pages. nps.gov/plants/color/txhill/com.htm, Texas Hill Country Wildflower Coloring Pages. SheridanWyoming.org/colorbook/Wyoming Symbols Colorbook.pdf, SheridanWyoming.org, Wyoming Symbols Coloring Book. state.ia.us/government/dps/kids/isb colorbook.htm, Iowa State Patrol, Coloring Book cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/berea-call.htm, Berea College Coloring Page. nps.gov/carry/adventure/pigcolor.html, Lincoln Memorial Coloring Page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/octagonhouse.htm, Octagon House Coloring Page. state.me.us/sos/kids/fyi-games/coloring-book.htm, Maine Secretary of State Kids Page. Symbols Coloring Pages. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/baltoshot.htm, Baltimore Shot Tower. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/ellicottcity.htm, Ellicott City Station Coloring Page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/africanmhouse.htm, African Meeting House Coloring Page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/bostonguard.htm, Boston Public Garden Coloring Page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/hancockville.htm, Hancock Shaker Village Coloring Page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/old South Meet.htm, Old South Meeting House Coloring Page. cr.nps.gov/hps/pad/adventure/highland.htm, Highland Park Ford Plant Coloring Page. state.nd.us/hist/chuckwagon.pdf state.nd.us/hist/hunting.pdf, prehistoric hunting coloring page. state.nd.us/hist/mammuti americanumber.pdf, mammut americanum coloring activity. state.nd.us/hist/beadwork.pdf, moccasin beadwork coloring page. state.nd.us/hist/ndflag.pdf, North Dakota state flag. state.nd.us/hist/quillwork.pdf, moccasin quillwork coloring page. state.nd.us/hist/sakakawea.pdf, sakakawea coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_assignment_New Jersey/symbols_animal.pdf, New Jersey state animal coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_assignment_New Jersey/symbols_bird.pdf, New Jersey state bird coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_assignment_New Jersey/symbols_fish.pdf, New Jersey state fish, the brook trout coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_assignment_New Jersey/symbols_flag.pdf, New Jersey state flag coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_assignment_New Jersey/symbols_flower.pdf, New Jersey state flower coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_assignment_New Jersey/symbols_dance.pdf, New Jersey state folk dance, square dance coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_assignment_New Jersey/symbols_insect.pdf, New Jersey state insect coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_assignment_New Jersey/symbols_seal.pdf, New Jersey state seal coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_assignment_New Jersey/symbols_ship.pdf, New Jersey state ship, the A.J. Meerwald. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_travel/taffy_1.pdf, Trasmakes taffy coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_travel/beach_2.pdf, JPEG meets some Jersey Shore folk coloring page. state.nj.us/hangout_New Jersey/images_travel/beach_1.pdf, Karpak enjoys reading a book at the Jersey Shore coloring page. tpwd.state.tx.us/adv/colorbk/color pdf, Texas Wildlife Management Area Coloring Book. tpwd.state.tx.us/adv/kids page/colorbk/color-pdf, The Indian Years Coloring Book. tpwd.state.tx.us/edu/indian/color.htm, Texas Indian Coloring Pages. Anahuac texasindependence.com/color1.htm, coloring pages, pictures of Texas. Welcome to alaska.com/coloring.htm, the largest collection of free Alaska coloring pages. Children's cartoons info. maroonbarbie.com. Enchanted Forest. pbs.org/teletubbies. inkyfingers.com. voicenet.com. berensteinbears.com, the Berenstain Bears. tunacat.com, Tunacats Kids Club. yojo.com, g.i.jo collectors site. blinkybill.village.com.au, Blinky Bill's Clubhouse. barneyonline.com, Barney. harvey.com, Harvey Entertainment. pbs.org/wgbh/pages/Arthur, Arthur. designtrain.com/jward, The Dudley Do Right Emporium. archiecomics.com, archiecomics.no.com/poo.html. worldkids.net. movieweb.com. pausesaz.com/zacpage.html, Power Rangers reviews. pauzesaz.com. ninjaturtles.com, the official Ninja Turtles site. Cochrane.com/Theodore, Theodore Tugboat. Disney.com/Disney Pictures /MRMago, MRMago. Disney.com. Disney.com/Disney Pictures /Flubber, Flubber. Disney.com/Disney Pictures /Little_Mermaid, The Little Mermaid. LionKing.org, The Lion King. Tokyo Disneyland.co.jp. Pinocchio.com, The Adventures of Pinocchio. One-to-one math correspondence. One-to-one correspondence is a basic math skill. The child learns that one number corresponds to one object or unit. ccs3.la.nl.gov/mega-math/gloss/infinity/oneta1.html, one-to-one correspondence. education.com/magazine/column/entry/help_your_child_understand, help your child understand one-to-one correspondence. highreach.com. jodie.wellsslowcounting-and-oneta1-correspondence-a66847, counting and one-to-one correspondence. Preschool atiakherothart.blogspot.com/2011/04/1-to-1-correspondence.html. pre-kpages.com/1-to-1, pre-K-math, one-to-one correspondence. s22318.tsb6.edu/math project/ch1-sec3.asp, teaching mathematical concepts one-to-one correspondence. science.jrank.org/pages/486-1-1-correspondence.html, one-to-one correspondence. youtube.com, a variety of videos focusing on one-to-one correspondence. Chapter 2. Preschool/Early Childhood Education 1. The beginnings of preschool. A preschool is also called a nursery school or kindergarten. It differs from a daycare in that it focuses on education. Most preschools in the United States are private businesses. Some governments pay for preschool. The American government pays only for special education children who are diagnosed at that young age and low-income children. Preschools originally started to give children a place to go while single and widowed mothers worked regular jobs in the 18th century. Wealthy people had full-time nannies to educate their kids. They started in Europe. In 1816, Robert Owen, an academic, had the idea that educated children make better workers, so he started an infant school in New Lanark, Scotland. Samuel Wilderspin opened one in London in 1819. He is considered the father of preschool. He was the first guy in human history believed to have created a playground for children. In 1823, Wilderspin published the book on the importance of educating the infant poor. Friedrich Froebel, 1782–1852, started the idea of kindergartens in Germany, which spread throughout Europe. By the 1870s, kindergartens were started by churches and other groups in the United States and Canada. Head Start was the first government-funded preschool program in the U.S., created in 1965 for children from poor families. Nowadays the field is called early childhood education. You can study to be a kindergarten or preschool teacher in college, but the pay is low. Preschool teachers get no respect as a profession. Some people think that the child learns the most in the first 5 years. We should have preschool to help them during this time. Other people think the child is too young for school. Wait until he is 5 years old. The research says all academic benefits from preschool are gone by grade 3. Some types of preschools are Montessori, Waldorf, Head Start, High Scope, Reggio Emilia, Bank Street and Forest kindergartens. The National Association for the Education of Young Children, NAEC, and the National Association of Child Care Professionals, NACP, are the two big preschool organizations. Preschool is basically a child's first time away from home. The biggest advantage is that the kid learns to get along with other kids at a young age. That's the real advantage. It helps the kid become more extrovert by necessity. In the United States, parents want specific academic programs for nursery schools that they pay the tuition for. Parents are so brainwashed in a few of the big cities that there are long waiting lists to get into preschools that cost $10,000 or more a year. Preschool will not make any child a winner or genius. The child has either already got it or doesn't. Under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA, Public Law 101-476 in 1975 and its amendments, PL 102-119 and PL 105-17 in 1997, special needs children can get free preschool education. In the UK, preschool education is free for children aged over 3. The government pays for it. Private voluntary or independent, PVI sector, nursery education is also available for a fee throughout the UK. Some subjects preschools cover are as follows: personal, social, and emotional development, communication and language, reading, exercise, mathematics, specific area, creativity, fun and games, moral education, other subjects. Some preschools take children as young as 2.5. My warning about the brainwash of the preschool industry. The people in the preschool industry say it greatly helps the kids' emotional, social, and cognitive development, but kids have great imaginations. A few kids in the neighborhood have more fun and develop just as well as any kid in a preschool. My concern is to structure the child too early. Give him a chance to discover his true nature before you start brainwashing him. His true nature is the most valuable thing he will ever own. Read my book A Free Spirit's Search for Enlightenment. A child can be creative at home by drawing things or playing with pots and pans in the kitchen. Preschools and children's education product companies hype up their products, but kids don't need fancy stuff. They just need freedom and ordinary objects to play, create, and have fun. As a guy who has read a lot of preschool articles, I'm warning parents to not buy into all the hype about preschool education put out by the for-profit preschool industry. If you push too hard, the child might rebel later and become a hippie because he never got the chance to be free as a kid. If you're interested, I was listening to a YouTube video by Stuart Wilde, now deceased. He was raised in an uppity religious school. He rejected everything later on to become a hippie to make up for that horrible childhood. Kids learn on their own just fine up until they go to school at 5 years old. If you want to socialize the kid to a formal setting, take him to religious school, a kid's gym or preschool 1 or 2 days a week, not 5 days a week. If you want to read what parents say about preschool, go to hubpages.com and savvyzource.com. Preschool Guide 1. Don't overeducate or pressure your child to start formal learning too early. Get stimulating materials, but don't force him or her to learn like in a formal tutor lesson. If the child wants to learn the alphabet or something else, help him or her with it. The best things you can probably do are: take the child out into the world with you whenever you go out for anything. Find friends for the child. Take the child to church so he can be around a lot of people. Get him or her a library card, visit the library. Walk through a museum. Walk through a park. Walk the dog with your child every day. Do physical activities every day. Talk to the child a lot. Put talk shows on the radio so he listens and analyzes. TV is too easy with all the picture. Get him crayons, paper, coloring books with text, simple children's books. Join a daycare if possible. This socializes a child. Encourage curiosity and a natural interest in life. Walk up to the elementary school when the kids are out at recess so your child can see that is where he will go. If there is a playground at the schoolyard, let him play in it. Don't overprotect or helicopter parent the child. The child must eat healthy foods, number 611 at the Libri, live in a relaxed house and get enough sleep. Get the child a ball and a tricycle to help develop motor skills. Don't spoil the child with materialistic junk. Don't watch fashion TV with your child. A child needs his own work and play space to be creative, Get him a blackboard with chalk. Avoid media overload. There are Head Start and No Child Left Behind programs around. Try number 372.21, number 649.68 or HQ 774.5 at the library for books on preschool education. Preschool Guide 2. School has to start off as a fun, interesting thing in order for the child to develop a lifelong love of education. It's not just education though. The bigger thing is fitting in and getting along with other kids. Don't make your kid stand out in any way at all. I remember we had a poor kid in primary school who was so poor that he always wore the same clothes. The class zeitgeist eventually exposed him as a poor, smelly kid, not like the rest of us kids who at least wore different clothes every few days. Don't give him weird food or clothes to go to school with. Give him a bit of money so he can buy cards, marbles, or whatever kids buy nowadays. Build up anticipation that school is fun and good. There are some TV shows in a school setting that portray school in a positive, fun light. For me, I had older brothers who were already there. They told me about school before I went. I was a smart, creative kid, so I got along, but some don't. It's a critical period for a child to bond socially. The child wants to fit in. Help him by buying him nice clothes, a trendy-looking school bag with some cartoon character on it, etc. As a parent, don't overreact as a helicopter parent. Be calm unless there is a real conflict. Remember that every teacher has 20 or so students, so don't go barging in asking for special treatment for your child's genius mind. Be cool. Kids develop naturally regardless of what outsiders do, as long as they get the tools to expand. Don't take over your child's life to relieve your youth. It's not fair. Let them lead. Provide them the opportunities to develop. Don't overdo education. It should be natural. Buy books. Take the child to the library, but the child should develop naturally, not be forced to study hard on a schedule. Promote your children's natural interests. Real life is a great teacher. Take the kid out into the real world with you. When a child is curious about something, help him find the answer to it. Answer questions with explanations sometimes, but also ask more questions. Build on existing knowledge. Ask questions when talking generally about life. Have children explain something they learned to you. Talking out loud reinforces learning. Criticize and praise behaviors and actions. Don't talk about the child's personality or intelligence. Bedtime should be decided by the kid after grade 2 or so. Don't be a rigid parent. If a kid is inspired, reading or doing something, leave him be. He will be alone anyway at some point in time. Homework should be fun. The kid should want to do it on his own out of a sense of love of education and responsibility. Preschool Guide 3. Don't buy into the baby Einstein gimmicks to try to give your kid a jump on the other kids. You can send him to an expensive preschool that teaches him to read and basic math, but all will be lost by grade 2 when everybody is at the same level and only the naturally gifted, inspired kids rise above the others through their own efforts. Pop culture entertainment is dangerous because it can suck a kid into frivolous thinking. Try to show the kid what's real. Show him homeless shelters. Volunteer together at a food bank or somewhere so he knows life is real, not some joke on TV that might suck out his spirit. Lots of kids want to be pop singers. The real world is education, not singing. There should not be homework fights. The kid should love homework and be responsible enough to do it on his own. If he doesn't, then either you failed as a parent or the kid is lazy. Give the child his own desk and academic area that is quiet and has academic materials around. Don't put frivolous things in the child's room that distract from schoolwork. The child should be smart enough to decide when he wants to do homework as long as he does it all the time on his own. Try not to get the child hooked on junk food because it distracts from a sound mind. If a child has a good friend, they can do homework together. Read to children nightly. Buy books for them. Clean out some toys. Replace them with a bookish setting. Buy stuff for kids at thrift stores. Ease the child into school for the first time by talking about it and even visiting the school from the outside or go inside if you can. Get up early enough on the first day of school. Tell your child about a day at a school or have some kid explain to him. Read him books about school in advance of going. Be happy and light-hearted about school. Don't make it a big deal. Just say bye and let him go off on his own. Make it seem like a fun new adventure. Don't stress out over it. Every kid has to leave home on his own. Try to encourage your child to have friends by inviting other kids over or having a party. Kids like to go somewhere where there are fun things to do. If you have an educational playroom, other kids will want to visit your house. The worst disaster is for your children to back off and not bond with others. The easiest solution is to have friends who have kids and visit them so the kids play together or simply go to the playground regularly where other kids are. All that stuff about expensive preschools with great reputations is hype and bull. It's all about the people and what they do together. Ultimately, any preschool learning will not give the child any advantage over anyone else in life. Have your child socialize with other kids as much as possible. Sleepovers are good. You can find internet friends that you communicate with over Skype.com. Try children's penpal websites. Get outside almost every day to do something. Talk to your child every day. Play games with him. Encourage the child to read for fun. Go out into the community to the museum, the library, the park, etc. Preschool Guide 4. Don't be too self-centered about the teacher. The teacher has 20 or so students. Don't expect royal attention to your child. If you want that, hire a tutor. Be nice and friendly with your child's teacher, but don't bug her unless your child has a serious academic or emotional problem. School is one of those things where if the child is passing the tests and having fun, leave it alone. Many teachers and schools have websites. Keep up to date by looking at them. Anything can be a learning experience. If the child comments on something, talk about it. They call them teachable moments. Walking with your child as in walking home from school, walking to the store or walking the dog is an excellent way to bond and talk. Feed your child healthy meals. Pack nutritious meals. There are many food books at number 641 at the library. Instead of sandwiches, make other food and put it into plastic containers. Try to be with your child as much as possible. Talk to him and be affectionate. Preschool is fine, but if you want to bond with the child and you can be with him as opposed to working outside the home, this is your chance to do it before he goes to school at 5 years old. Don't get too carried away with the idea of going to school at 3 years old. There are half-day preschools and full-day ones. Some preschools in big cities are very expensive with waiting lists to get in. Kids learn better when they think it's play and fun. Kids like card games. Look around number 790-795 at the library for recreation subjects. Try memory games. Ask the child to remember words. Board games are fun and ways for the child to learn. Try the reward system. If a kid does some academic task, then you reward him with a treat, a trip, or something else. Beware of getting the kid hooked on video games. Focus on real-life games with people. The biggest advantage of preschool is that the child learns social skills, which is good for an only child, but if he's in a family of 5 or more kids, he's already got a social life. Flashcards are a way to teach your child letters, words, shapes, colors and numbers. Teach your child by telling him to do things like get the cup, get 2 eggs, break them into the cup, put them into the frying pan, etc. Encourage the child to ask questions about how things work and why they work that way. Read to your child all the time. Have them tell you what you just read to them. Don't use baby talk to your child. Talk like an adult. Encourage your child to explore their world. Talk all the time to your child. Take your child with you when you go out to do errands. Say his full name a few times every day. Talk about noticeable differences in things when speaking, like this car is smaller than that car. That's a car, that's a truck. Help your child look for cause and effect, like why are garbage bags out on the street sometimes. Talk about what is similar and why and what is different with your child. Count things with your child. When you read to a child, show that you read left to right. Tell a bedtime story and have him tell you one. Ask him to explain a TV show episode. Give items to sort by color, shape, and size. Tell him his age and birth date. Cut words out of magazines, then glue them to a poster and write them out. Give simple jobs such as setting the table. Give your child 5 cookies and let him eat one. Ask him how many are left. Show the math equation that goes with it. Get a box of crayons so the child learns to color. Teach the child to skip and hop. Buy building blocks to build things with. Preschool Guide 5. In the bedroom, create a classroom-type atmosphere. Get a desk, a globe, a chalkboard, books, a computer, pens, crayons, paper, an alphabet and number poster, etc. There are good educational summer camps around. Consider practicing writing by having the child have a pencil, either online or postal mail. A child must be childish by playing outside and playing games inside, like board games. Reading must be encouraged as a fun activity. A picnic is a fun way to bond and talk. Kids have creative minds. Encourage them to draw, then write titles on their drawings. This helps with reading. Make homework fun. Do it with the child. Provide a quiet environment without gadgets so the child can focus on reading and education. Feed the child well so hunger doesn't interfere with learning. Some children do homework while eating and drinking. This could be a good thing because it's a pleasurable, fun experience. Some kids are never tired. Some are too tired at the end of the day to do homework. Have a pencil sharpener and school supplies at hand. Some kids do well doing homework together. If you do paperwork, do it with your child while he does homework. Check your child's homework after he finishes it. Don't do the homework. Don't be a nag. With some homework assignments, they are interesting enough to talk about and do more research on. Do household chores as learning experiences. When you cook, have the child help you. Explain what you do. Preschool checklist of things to know. A normal 3 to 5-year-old child should have or learn the following abilities. Normal motor development, should walk and move normally. Should be reasonably organized, like wears clothes normally, has a neat room. Knows the difference between right and left. Can speak and listen. Can read simple words. Is motivated to learn and to learn to read. Knows some letters of the alphabet. Remembers some things. Has some word recognition. Is starting to print, write, and spell. Can identify objects. If shown a picture of an object, can pick it out in real life. Knows different shapes. Can pick out the right socks or shoes from a bunch. Can do a simple jigsaw puzzle. Knows simple numbers and simple math. Has some drawing and arts and crafts skills. Should learn the alphabet and numbers up to 10. Can name 5 animals by looking at the picture. Gross motor skills use big muscle movements such as hopping, dancing, and running. Fine motor skills are things like writing or drawing. Should go to the bathroom on his own. Should tie his own shoes. Should be able to wash himself. Should do some athletic things like run and swim. The child should be able to show love, friendship, and empathy. The child should feel comfortable around strangers, away from his parents, as with going to school or daycare. The child should start exercising moral values, being good as opposed to bad. Values are honesty, integrity, responsibility, compassion, kindness, and love. The child has to learn that he can't get his own way all the time. The child should be able to use the bathroom on his own and wash his hands after. Dress himself. Sit and listen quietly to a story or someone talking for 15 minutes. Listen and follow directions. Share toys and food with other children. Be away from parents for hours at a time. Don't touch or hit other kids. Talk and play with other kids. Eat and drink on his own. Identify and write the capital and small letters of the alphabet. Know what sounds each letter makes, common sounds for consonants and short and long vowel sounds for vowels. Basic rhymes. Retell a story they heard. Spell first and last name. Know the names of basic shapes such as the rectangle, square, circle, triangle, diamond and oval. Count to 20. Identify numbers up to 30 in any order. Use their finger to count. Identify the basic colors such as red, green, blue, purple, orange, green, yellow, brown and black. Understand direction, up/down, over/under, in/out, top/bottom, off/on, go/stop. Understand size and measurement, big/little, short/long, tall/short, slow/fast, empty/full, less/more. Children should be able to use a pair of scissors to cut paper. Children should be able to hold a pencil between their fingers. Teach a child to hold a spoon properly. Children should be able to bounce a ball and throw it. Children should be able to balance on one foot for 5 seconds. The child should be able to speak full sentences clearly. Identify a dominant hand that he writes with, throws a ball with, etc. Let the child pick. If he uses both, the world is easier for right-handed people. Must be able to sit quietly without disturbing others. Follow at least 3 steps in an instruction like take a piece of paper, pick up a pencil, write your name on it. Tell a short story like what happened in the schoolyard today. Listen to something then answer questions about what they just heard. Express emotions appropriately at the right times. Doesn't interrupt others. Recognizes shapes and colors. Preschool kindergarten ideas. Building blocks are great for the child to create things and also good for hand-eye coordination. Sing songs together. Start your young child on a computer. Culture a love of learning. Teach them to get along with others and be a good person. Go easy on formal learning, they're just kids. Go grocery shopping with a toddler. Cook with your child. Don't give your preschool child a lot of tests to try to assess his academic intelligence. He's still a kid. Don't brainwash him yet. Do art like drawing and painting. Be actively involved in your child's education. Teach young children the usual technology around the house. Celebrate holidays and explain them. Consider taking the child to ethnic events to see how other people celebrate their cultures. Teach your child to use computer software. Listen to music with your child. Dance together if you feel like it. The essay music enhances reasoning skills. Talk about the different seasons with your child. Children are most receptive to learning a second language when they're very young. Either send him to a bilingual school or have your TV and radio constantly on a second language station. Talk about the weather so the child learns about it. Buy your children toys. You can buy them inexpensively at thrift stores. Teach your child how to use the bathroom in a public place. Every child develops at his own pace. Look at a map or globe together. Look at the calendar together. Have the child help you with chores. Give your child simple problems to solve. A child's work is a child's play. Tell time on an analog clock. Count money. Addition and subtraction. Learn basic words. Listening. Rhyming words and sounds. Letter and sound association. Recognizing both upper and lower case letters in random order. Draw a picture of a story you heard. Draw a picture then write a story or create a story from it. Polish speech to pronounce words correctly. Retell a story you heard. Good eye contact when speaking. Finish a story. Express complete thoughts using full sentences. Positioning, top, center, over, above, below etc. Counting to 100. Counting by 5s and 10s. Sorting by colors, shapes etc. Counting coins. Identify coins. Measuring longer/shorter, heavier/lighter. Time, First, next and last. Telling time. Living and non-living things. Sink and float. Weather and seasons. Recycling. 5 senses. Cold/hot, light/heavy. Plants, how they grow. Animals. Being healthy. Unhealthy and healthy foods. Understanding feelings. Personal hygiene. Dental health basics. Good citizenship characteristics. Maps and globes. Ethnic differences. Count things like stairs, windows. Calendar. Different shapes. Cars and trucks. Similar words that mean the same thing like car, vehicle, automobile. Follow simple orders. Nature, trees, lakes. Cooking, microwave, stove. Nurture interest and love of learning. Colors. Math into daily routine such as counting. Download free printable worksheets from internet. Use worksheets with pictures, child must identify the object. Art and crafts for children. Solve puzzles. Educational toys, games. Have fun learning. Kids help each other learn school stuff. Experience the ground, dig into it, find insects. Identify different trees. Explore different emotions. Look at the night sky. Circus acts. Play-Doh shapes. Finger painting. Different insects. Learn different music. Use the kitchen to teach measuring. Different types of food. Play and discover. Movements like walk, run, dance, jump. Use building blocks. Types of foods. Medical illness. Teach love, show love. Work with hands, open a can of food with an opener. The child must be sociable and get along with people. I've written a business superbook. I know for a fact that the number one factor for success is your ability to get along with people, be nice to them, put them at ease, make them think you're a good guy, compromise when necessary, don't show a big ego where it's all about you. Kids are naturally selfish, self-centered, and some are shy. A kid can be a hermit if he wants later on in life, but he will have to earn a living. You have to be able to feel other people and want to get along with them. I was working out at a field one day and a junior high class came out. There was a kid by himself. He came close to me. I could see he was mentally challenged and mainstreamed into a regular class. I felt so sorry for him because he didn't fit in. I still remember Gerald in grade primary, the kid who always wore the same clothes to school every day. I felt sorry for him. He had no control of his parents' poverty. Kids gang up on kids that they perceive to be different. Shyness might be inborn, but the time to get over it is now. I came from a family of 6 kids. My father ran a meat store. I grew up with my family, my friends, all their friends and everybody around involved in the meat business. I had no choice but to be an extrovert because I was always surrounded by people. I remember in junior high, there was a kid in the city youth band who wanted me to go to the fair with him. He went to another school and lived about 5 miles away. I went. I figured out later that he was an only child and was desperate for friends. I think social development is more important than academic development because you almost can't do anything in life without being in contact with people. You got to get your kid out there everywhere, in church, clubs, scouts, choir, with the neighborhood kids, sports, etc. I met a really pretty girl in college, but when I got to know her, I realized she was really self-centered and had no friends. There was something missing. She had never hung around smoking dope and swimming at the lake like I did. These things are normal. Everybody should do them. Everybody is self-centered, but it's more fun getting rid of ego and having friends for fun and good times. If you're an introvert, don't impose it on your kid. Go to the playground with him where he can play with other kids. Some kids are afraid of school. Why? It should be a fun adventure. They call it separation issues or separation anxiety. Get real. Get the kid out in the world so he's not afraid of people or being alone. I'll tell you a true story about me. When I was a 6-year-old kid, I got some Spider-Man cards by trading cards in the schoolyard, so one day, all by myself, I must have gone at least 3 miles from home, walking into every store asking if they had Spider-Man cards. None of them did. The kid I got them from through trading cards must have got them from a cereal box or something, but the thing is, here's me, a 6-year-old kid walking around the city by myself because I'm looking for something on my own. Are kids raised like that nowadays, to be that independent? That's the kind of kid you want? Don't shelter your kids. Tell the kid about school, tell him to make friends and respect the teacher as the boss. Teach friendship, caring and sharing. Does your child get along with other children well? If he's afraid of other kids or throws temper tantrums, you had better nip it in the bud now. Kids have a true nature. The best way to fight it if there is anything negative in it is right away when he's under 7 years old, because after that, his life patterns are set. I think everybody is a loner by the time they're 50, but you need to get around as a kid and young adult simply to earn a living. I think the saddest thing in the world is an only child who doesn't have a group of friends to be with. A normal kid is a kid who wants to play with other kids. Toilet train your kid in a public washroom before he goes to school. Tell him to wash his hands. I remember in grade primary, we all wore long pants except for one kid who wore shorts right up until late November. Why? You're just asking for trouble. Be like everybody else in those early grades to avoid ostracism. Sikhs wear turbans. A Sikh kid should expect trouble if he wears a turban to school. The other kids want to be with kids who are like them. Etiquette books are at number 395 at the library. I don't know where I learned manners. I know I had a lot of religion as a kid. I think I was born polite. Some kids are rude, impolite, and aggressive. They will have a hard life unless they learn to be polite and not try to get attention by being assholes. I had a 20-year-old nephew stay with me. The guy was so clued out that he made a mess and left it, put food left on the dish in the sink, borrowed money from me which he never paid back, etc. He was a self-centered person. I don't know if he was oblivious to it or did it on purpose. Teach your kids to clean up after themselves, to not impose on others, to have normal common sense respect for others. If they don't have this ability, they will alienate everybody and never have real friends. You can't be a jerk and have real friends. There was a guy in grade 6 who lost his leg as a kid, so he permanently walked around with crutches. I really tried to be a good friend with this guy. He was hot and cold. For 2 days he would be a good guy, then he would be a mean, nasty guy. You can't be friends with a part-time good person. If somebody has anything negative about them, that's usually enough for people to stay away from that person. There was a kid I babysat by the name of Mike. This guy had the worst temper tantrums. I saw him at 23. He was still a jerk. Now at about 50, he's a cook with a couple of kids. He's respectable. It takes a long time for some people to learn that if you're a jerk, nobody wants anything to do with you. I was a Catholic. We had Mass and religion, but we also lived across the street from some Christian church. They invited us kids in. They would talk to us, give us candy, we played floor hockey and basketball there. Teams and groups are good, like sports team, religion class, or playing at the playground together. Some places to be with other kids and adults are as follows. Go to a playground. Go to a kids' movie. Go to a beach, swimming pool, park, or museum. Volunteer somewhere. Play soccer. Scouts and Cubs, Girl Guides. Religion class for kids. Dance class. Music class. Kids gym. Theater class. Sports team. 4-H club. Music lessons with other kids. Library group for children. Bird watching for children. Science group for kids. Hang with neighborhood children. Daycare just one afternoon a week. After school programs open to outside kids. Check with your local school district for extracurricular activities open to all kids. Police Boys Club. In some places, the local doctors have a social club for their kids. I saw them at a playground one day with a sign up saying something like Doctors Kids Club. Salvation Army. Try local private schools to see if your public school child or preschool child can join in some club for a fee. Biking. Hiking. Rowing. It seems like everybody bypasses a child's emotional and social development and goes straight to academics. The most important factor for success in life is your ability to get along with people. Time spent playing with other kids and being around people in general is way more valuable than putting some kid alone in a room and trying to teach him academic stuff. How many only child kids are messed up because the parents never took them out to socialize? Spoiled kids throw tantrums when they don't get their way. Kids from big families like me quickly learn it's not all about me. The child has to feel good and safe but not arrogant and elitist. Go easy on the "you are the greatest" psychobabble. There was a documentary once on TV about genius kids. They had a kid there who his grandmother praised as the next world genius. Then they showed him at about 20 years old. He was a skinny, unkempt hippie. She burned him out. He rejected the world of capitalist achievement. Don't go overboard on empty praise. Talk to your kid every day. Don't be an immature moron. Your kids will imitate you. Don't be cruel to your child. Don't overpraise your child. Don't be overprotective. Teach ethics and independence. Vanderbilt.edu/CSE Fel, Center on the Social and Emotional Foundations for Early Learning. Preschool words to know. A. And. Are. At. Can. Come. Did. Do. For. Go. Has. Have. Help. Here. I. In. Is. It. Like. Little. Look. Me. My. No. Not. Of. On. One. Play. Run. Said. See. They. This. To. Was. We. What. Will. You. Gifted preschool education? Plato said, "Do not then train youth to learn by force or harshness, yet lead them to it by what amuses their minds, so that you may discover the peculiar genius of each." Don't fall for anybody saying a kid under 5 years old is gifted, including you. Don't waste money on any phony gifted preschools or baby genius software. If the kid he is a genius, he will manifest on his own. I know this because I always ranked number 1 or 2 in academic scores without trying extra hard. I didn't know I was gifted. It was normal to me. You will not make a kid with average intelligence a genius. I was going to the library on my own by 10 years old. I was the only boy I knew who did this because it was naturally intrinsic to me. You cannot make silk out of a sow's ear. You cannot make a princess out of a street girl. People are what they are by nature. If the kid learns a bunch of advanced stuff before he goes to school, so what? He is still just a kid who has to learn to be with kids and be a good guy. By grade 3, he'll be at the same level as the other kids. If you think he's really smart, homeschool him, but in the end it won't matter. By 19, he will be who he was born to be. Sometimes the gifted thing backfires. The kid says "screw you all for forcing me to be a dancing asshole for you" and becomes a bum. If you don't believe me, get real. Gifted kids don't fit into the real world. Regular jobs are too boring for them. Look at our greatest visionaries: Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Plato, Galileo, all people who didn't work regular jobs. If you build your child up, then he grows up and sees how horrible, greedy, and selfish people are. He might say "screw the world," get some simple job, then spend the rest of his time as a starving artist because that's what he likes, to be alone to create his own stuff. Don't build the child up as a great genius. I knew a kid whose grandmother built him up as a great genius. He played several instruments and was good in school, but at the age of 19 he became a bum. He was too free-spirited to follow anything within the system. His great dreams of being an inventor and musician didn't pan out. It was like he was tired of all his grandmother's proddings. What's the good of a smart kid with no fun memories of growing up, hanging around, being a kid? Don't tell him he is a genius. Don't push him. Buy him educational materials and things he is interested in. Kids learn because of natural motivation, because they get a reward or because they are presented with something curious that they can master. You can't teach things that are above his level. Teach things at the appropriate cognitive level. He can master those things and feel good. Don't try to push him. Academic giftedness doesn't necessarily cross into normal social development. A cool gifted ID is smart in school, but he's hanging around and playing sports too. If you're a parent, please don't go to the teacher and tell him or her how special and gifted your child is. If the kid is gifted, it will show. Nowadays with computers a kid can express his superior intellect at home on the computer. Don't push him to be a hotshot asshole in school. When I watch those spelling bees on TV, I think the scholarship prize money is fine, but I think this kid has been reading the dictionary. That's boring and not natural. It's also brainwash. It's also stupid to pit kids against each other spelling words, then some kid loses and he cries like who cares, it's just some stupid contest, I got my own identity to create my life my way. Why don't they create a contest like best idea to improve the world in a real way and they have to present it live? If a kid is really gifted, a good teacher will give that kid schoolwork appropriate to his level to keep him challenged and occupied. Average teachers won't. As a parent, let your kid do what he does in school, but let him do his own thing at home to explore his life. Don't fall for that junior Mensa stuff where there are clubs for supposedly smart kids. True intellectuals find each other. I found my buddy Doug Lavender in grade 2. He was a gifted kid. I ended up hanging around his house with all the fun stuff his parents bought for him. There are free thinkers and clones. The real geniuses are free thinkers. The kids who study real hard and get good marks are clones, so what? Separation anxiety in school. Some children see school as fun from the beginning. Others are scared. They feel lost. A lot of children have school phobia or separation anxiety from their parents. Separation anxiety disorder, an official type of mental disorder in children and adolescents, is a condition in which children get anxious and panic when they are made to leave the house or other familiar areas. It is especially prevalent for some kids when they go to school for the first time. Separation anxiety could be more intense than simply leaving the home. Some children may cling persistently to the mother or other family member to avoid being alone, especially at bedtime. The best way to avoid anxiety in school for your kid is to live like an extrovert. Take him around with you wherever you go before he ever goes to school. It also helps if he's got siblings and neighborhood friends. Take the attitude that school will be fun for your child. Teach the child to use a computer and also to not give out personal information over the internet. Encourage the kid to participate in the band, sports, etc. Listen to the kid if he has a problem like people bullying him. Kids are very self-conscious. Get him some decent clothes and ample school supplies. Get an eye exam and dental service. Don't overschedule your child. Let him live his life freely. Culture a love of learning. He has to see it as fun. He has to understand that his life is all about developing himself to reach his full potential. aacap.org/cs/root/facts_for_families/children_who_go_school_separation_anxiety aap.org/public/bk0_separation_anxiety.htm allaboutLifeChallenges.org/separation-anxiety.htm babycenter.com/refcap/baby/baby development/145.html, nighttime separation anxiety baltimorePsych.com/anxiety.hdm children.webmd.com/guide/separation-anxiety claroset.com/child/sepanxiety.hdm drgreen.com/21_1183.html emedicine.com/ped/topic2657.htm emedicinehealth.com/separation_anxiety/article_m.htm en.wikipedia.org/wiki/separation_anxiety_disorder healthline.com helpguide.org/mental/separation_causes_prevention_treatment.htm kidshealth.org/parents/emotions/feelings/separation_anxiety.html clis.com/chandler/pamphlet/panic-pamphlet.htm medicinenet.com/separation_anxiety/article.htm mentalhealth.com/dis/p20-ch03.html mentalhealth-details.php?dis_details.php?dis_id=88 merck.com/mmhe/sec23/ch286/ch286l.html npi.ucla/caapis/anxieties/anxiety_problems.htm separation-anxiety-solution.com xanax-effects.com/separation_anxiety.html Educational activities for preschool children. Read with your child. Cook with your child. Give him a bunch of coins so he learns to count money. Drawing is creative. Games can be educational. Be with your child doing things. Buy markers, crayons, and lots of paper. Buy coloring books with text, little captions under the drawings so the child gets used to seeing letters and words. Borrow storybooks from the library. Ask the child how he feels regularly. This is to get him to express himself. Shut the TV off when educational shows aren't on. Get the alphabet on paper. Ask your child to copy it. Take the child to the library. Count the numbers. Take the child for a walk or do some kind of physical activity every single day. Talk to the child. Ask questions so he practices verbal skills. Find kids your child can socialize with. Give your child a used computer with educational freeware on it. Tell the child to draw specific pictures like a tree, a happy man, a tired cat, etc. Take the child out to museums, lectures, concerts, and other events. Provide opportunities for the child to explore life so he or she discovers what they like. Standardized test education vs. holistic development. We had plenty of tests in grade school, but I don't remember many provincial standardized tests. Nowadays, many school boards teach based on getting high marks in standardized tests. It ruins the spirit of education, which is supposed to be love of life, love of knowledge, natural inspiration, intrinsic thirst for knowledge. Try to avoid schools that focus on standardized tests. Chapter 3. Preschool/Early Childhood Education 2. Early Childhood Technical Assistance Center Resource Guide. ectacenter.org/contact/contact.asp ed.gov/policy/spest/guid/monitor/state-contact-list.html, OSEP State Liaisons. IdeaInfant-Toddler.org, Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, Idea Infant and Toddler Coordinators Association. NAECS-SDE.org, National Association of Early Childhood Specialists in State Departments of Education, NAECS/SDE. EIFamilyAlliance.org, Early Intervention Families Alliance. DEC-SPED.org, Division for Early Childhood, DIS. nasdse.org/meet the directors/tabid/60/default.aspx, state directors of special education. nasdse.org, National Association of State Directors of Special Education, Inc. NASTC. publicddb.ospediasdh8work.org, Office of Special Education Programs Discretionary Grants Public Database. nationaldb.org/index.php, National Center on Deafblindness. parentcenterhub.org/find-your-center, parent training and information projects. parentcenterhub.org, Center for Parent Information and Resources, CPIR. signetwork.org/content_pages/5, State Personnel Development Network. ies.ed.gov/funding/grant Institute of Education Sciences, IES, database to find funded research grants. ccso.org/who_we_are/meet_the_chiefs.html, Council of Chief State School Officers, CSO. wdcrobcolp01.ed.gov/programs/arod/statelist.cfm, Education Resource Organizations Directory, EROD. nasb.org, National Association of State Boards of Education, NASB. aucd.org/directory/directory.cfm ?program USED, University Centers for Excellence in Developmental Disabilities Education. childwelfare.gov/pubs/reslist/rl_dsp.cfm ?type ID $20$CHNO=sign $19-0010, State Liaison Officers for Abuse and Neglect Information. elc.grads360.org/number program/grantee-profiles, ilk state grantees. elc.grads360.org/number program, ilk ta. elc.grads360.org/number program/collaboration-partners, ilk ta. Collaboration partners includes early learning technical assistance organizations. acf.hhs.gov/procram/occ/resource/ccdf-grantee-state-and-territory-contacts, Childcare and Development Fund, CCDF, grantee state and territory contacts. acf.hhs.gov/programs/occ/ta, Childcare Technical Assistance Network, CTN, Office of Child Care, Administration for Children and Families, Department of Health and Human Services. aecf.org/work/kids-count, Annie EKC Foundation funds a nationwide network of state-level kids count projects. eclkc.ohs.ac.gov/about-us/articles/national-center-health-early-childhood-health and National Center on Early Childhood Health and Wellness, NSECU. eclkc.ohs.acf.hhs.gov/hslc/tta-system/family, National Center on Parent, Family, and Community Engagement, NCPFCE. eclkc.ohs.acf.hhs.gov/hslc/tta-system/operations, National Center on Program Management and Fiscal Operations, NCMFO. eclkc.ohs.acf.hhs.gov/about-us/articles/national-center-early-childhood-development-teaching-learning-NCECDTL, National Center on Early Childhood Development, Teaching, and Learning, NSECDTL. eclkc.ohs.acf.hhs.gov/programs/head-start-collaboration-offices-state, map and/or list of Head Start state collaboration offices. eclkc.ohs.acf.hhs.gov/center-locator, search for Head Start and Early Head Start grantees by state, or all states. Includes all programs. ed.gov/about/offices/lists/oesc/oss/escontacts.html, even start state coordinators and federal program contacts. center.serve.org/nj/states/state_resources.php, state coordinators for homeless education. mchb.hrsa.gov/programs/title v grants/index.html, state title v contacts. mchb.hrsa.gov/programs/early childhood/comprehensive stems, state maternal and child health early childhood comprehensive systems, ECCS, program. mchb.hrsa.gov/programs/early childhood/comprehensive stems/grantees/index.html, grantees. fns.usda.gov/women-infants-and-children-wic, infants and children, WIC, program website. fns.usda.gov/wic/contacts, women, infants and children, WIC, state contacts. fpg.unc.edu, Frank Porter Graham, FPG, Child Development Institute of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. ed.gov/about/offices/lists/osers/osp/index.html, Office of Special Education Programs, U.S. Department of Education. Find a caregiver or school. Find a babysitter or nanny by getting a referral from one of the organizations listed in this book or putting an ad up on Craigslist or Kijiji. Private preschools advertise like crazy in local areas. They're probably in the phone book. Do a search engine search for your area. There are licensing requirements. You might find inspection results on a state licensing websites. The National Association for the Education of Young Children accredits preschools that meet their standards. For public school, visit the school about 6 months before your kid starts to go to register him or her. Go to your local school board website and register there. Take the kid to visit the school. Walk around the outside. Go inside if you get permission. Preschool Finder websites/find a preschool websites/preschool daycare websites. SavvyZource.com, lists 55,000 preschools. ACSI.org, Association of Christian Schools, International, an organization of Christian preschools, elementary, secondary and post-secondary schools. Look on state and municipal government websites for a child care licensing office which will have a list of licensed daycare centers and preschools. child-care.findthebiest.com. childcare.gov. childcarecenter.us. childcarezrch.dhhs.nh.gov/mylicenseverification/search.aspx. daycare.com. state.fl.us/childcare/provider. decal.ga.gov/providerzrch/sitesearch.aspx. momtrusted.com. finddaycare.com. apps.del.wa.gov/check/checkcrch.aspx. jfs.ohio.gov/cdc/childcare.stm. daycarematch.com. 211childcare.org. abcdaycareandpreschool.com. babycenter.com/0_how-the-best-for-your-child_64548.bc. bluebirdpreschool.com/licensed-daycare-providers.html. brighthorizons.com/child-care-locator. care.com/child-care. childcare.gov. childcare.org. childcareandpreschool.com. childcareaware.org. childcarecenter.us. childcarejacksonvillenc.com. childcarelink.com. childcaresmiles.com/day-care-preschool.aspx. cjebaltimore.org/preschool-finder. creativekidslearningcenter.com/preschool-location-Vegas/preschool-finder-loss-Vegas. creativeworldschool.com. daycare.com. daycareatos.com. daycarecafe.com. daycarematch.com. dfps.state.tx.us/search_care/search_child_care/cca/ppserkhtx/childcare2. dfps.state.tx.us/child_care/search_texas_child_care/pp facility search daycare.asp. education.com/question/kindergarten-pre. education.com/schoolfinder/us/hawaii/preschools. education.com/schoolfinder/us/texas/preschools. findingpreschool.com. ccvillage.com. godaycare.com/finddaycare. godaycare.com/local daycares. greatschools.org/find-a-your-ideal/1102-best-preschool-for-your-child.gs. greatschools.org/preschool. in.gov/fsss/carefinder. kidsparkz.com/preschoolsingsmain.html. kidswithfoodallergies.org/resourcespre.php. kidsschoolfinder.com. kindercare.com. learn4schools/preschools_childcare_daycare_services.htm. looking4daycare.com/finddaycare.html. looking4daycare.com/findpreschool.html. looking4daycare.com/searchdaycarelistings.html. mdchildcare.org/mdcfc/childcare/choose.html. metrodaycare.com. momtrusted.com. newjersey-preschool.com. peanutgallerychildcare.com/about-us/r-preschool/admissions. phoenixdaycare.com. prekSmarties.com/preschool directory. preschooldirectory.co.uk. preschool-program.com. preschoolwestchasetourney.com. qualistar.org/find-child-care.html. readyztmom.com/childcare. savvyzource.com/preschools. searchpreschools.com. aol@schoolsearch.com/elementary. child development websites. cfw.tufts.edu, Child and Family Web Guide, Tufts University. cdc.gov/ncbddd/child, child development, CDC. cdippage.com/development.htm, child development basics. oldsite.library.upenn.edu/resources/subject/social/education/child-dev.html, child development organizations, University Penn. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/child_development, child development overview. nncc.org/homepage.html, child development database nncc. childdevelopmentinfo.com, Child Development Institute research. Early childhood education websites. abcmouse.com. acf.hhs.gov, Administration for Children and Families. cantach.ca. cdc.gov/ncbddd/autism/actierly/default.htm, learn the signs, developmental milestones. cfw.tufts.edu, Child and Family Web Guide, Tufts University. connectforkids.org. craftsforkids.com. cyphernay.ces.ncsu.edu Cyphernet.org, Children, Youth, and Families Education and Research. Cyphernet.org, Children, Youth, and Families Education Network. CYH.com, Starting School. digital-librarian.com/education.html, education resources, digital librarian. dltk-teach.com, educational activities for children. dragonsare2seldom.com. earlychildhood.com. ecrp.uiuc.edu, Early Childhood Research and Practice. ed.gov/parents/earlychild. educationindex.com/preschool, preschool resources. edupuppy.com, edupuppy.com, everything for early childhood education, preschool, grade 2. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/category:children s_games, children's games. enchantedlearning.com/books/abc/picture dictionary, picture dictionary, printable. epa.gov/region 5/publications/happy/happy.htm, Earth Day activities and coloring book. fcclink.org, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. fema.gov/kids, FEMA for kids, safety resources. first-school.ws. first-school.ws/theme/colors.htm, colors, preschool activities. first-school.ws/theme/shapes.htm, shapes activities. florida_wildflower_coloring_book.pdf, wildflower coloring book. florida-ag.rcu.lt.com/pub/pub/pdf/-u_kids_coloring_book.pdf, kids nutrition, recipes, and coloring book. florida-ag.rcu.lt.com/pub/pub/pdf/kids_kitchen_cookbook.pdf, kids kitchen cookbook, pdf. foodsafety.gov/dms/cbook.html, food safety coloring book. foodsafety.gov/fsg/f00 color.html, food safety song and coloring book. fsis.usda.gov/oa/food safety mobile/coloring book 14pp.pdf, food safety coloring book. fanatic.com/game_water.htm, games, water. gameskidsplay.net, games for kids. govdocs.evergreen.edu/coloringbooks.html, coloring books, learning activities. healthymeals.nal.usda.gov, kids cooking resources. imerchild.org, guide to early brain development. intelihhealth.com/ihthih/wshw000/30945/30945.html, the early years. investinkids.ca. ipl.org/div/aon/browse/edu 20.00.00, Early Childhood and School Associations. iptv.org/rtl/downloads/slides food1.pdf, snack ideas for 1 to 5 year olds. judyanndavid.com/cma.html, children's music archive. justkidsrecipes.com. kidprints.org/colorpage/colorindex.html, just be safe coloring book. lawcoast.gov/education/kids/coloring books/watersafety, water safety coloring book. learningplanet.com/parents/alphabet, coloring printable pages. literacycenter.net/lesson view_n.htm, early childhood education network. lrp.uzaki.army.mil/kids/kids.htm, water safety coloring pages. montgomerychulesmd.org/curriculum/pep/playdo.htm, Play-Doh recipe, the best ever. munchkinmenus.tripod.com/sitebuilder-content/sitebuilder-files/fun-in-the-kitchen.pdf, fun-in-the-kitchen with children. naccra.net, NACRA, Child Care Resource and Referral Agency. naec.org, National Association for the Education of Young Children. naec.org/ece/critical/literacy.asp, Early Childhood Literacy. naec.org/ece/links.asp, Child Care Organizations. naec.org/ece/links.asp, Early Childhood Organizations. nectac.org/chow/dictionaries.asp, Early Childhood Education Terms. nyc.gov/html/fdny/safety/fire-safety_book.shtml, coloring book, fire safety. nyc.gov/html/fdny/safety/fire-safety_book.html, fire safety coloring book. pbskids.org/rogers, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood. preschoolbystormy.com, Preschool by Stormy. preschoolcoloring-book.com/color/cpfood.html, food preschool coloring. srh.noaa.gov/fwd/disaster_cross_preparedness_colorbook.pdf, disaster preparedness coloring book. stayingalive.ca/kids_color_pages.html, fire safety coloring pages. vanderbilt.edu/csc/fel, Center for Social and Emotional Foundations Early Learning. wayce.com, World Association of Early Childhood Educators. whitehouse.gov/infocus/early childhood, education reform initiatives. whitehouse.gov/infocus/early childhood/toc.html, good start, grow smart. Eric Clearinghouse on elementary early childhood education. University of Illinois College of Education. 805 West Pennsylvania Avenue, Urbana, Illinois 61801. 800-583-4135. 217-333-1386. erices@ux1.cso.uiuc.edu. ericps.crc.uiuc.edu/erices. Major preschool websites. kidsource.com. acf.hhs.gov/programs/ccb, Child Care Bureau is dedicated to enhancing the quality, affordability, and availability of childcare for all families. acf.hhs.gov/programs/ccb/ta/pub/fta/ta projects.pdf. The Center for Early Literacy Learning. acf.hhs.gov/programs/hsb/hsweb/index.jsp, Head Start programs for low-income kids. acf.hhs.gov/programs/ohs, Head Start. challengingbehavior.fmhi.usf.edu, Center for Evidence-Based Practice, Young Children with Challenging Behavior. d.gov/español/bienvenidos/es/index.html, Spanish. ed.gov. ed.gov/early-learning. ed.gov/family and community engagement.gov/earlylearning.ed.gov/k12 reforms.nss.ed.gov, education statistics. ed.gov/parents/early child/ready/resources.html. ed.gov, U.S. Department of Education. ed.gov/programs/earlyreading/index.html. ed.gov/teaching. snrc.org, Early Head Start. ies.ed.gov/ncee/wwc, What Works Clearinghouse. ies.ed.gov/ncer/projects/cognition/cognition.asp, Cognition and Student Learning. ies.ed.gov/ncer/projects/math_science.asp, Mathematics and Science Education Research Program. ies.ed.gov/ncer/projects/rand centers/phi06_uva.asp, National Research Center on Early Childhood Education. ies.ed.gov/ncer/projects/read_write/read_write.asp, Reading and Writing Education Research. ies.ed.gov/ncer/projects/tq_math/tq_math.asp, Teacher Quality, Mathematics and Science Research. ies.ed.gov/ncer/projects/tq_reading/tq_reading.asp, Teacher Quality, Reading and Writing Research. naec.org. National Association for the Education of Young Children. nap.edu/books/0309068363/html, eager to learn, educating our preschoolers. nap.edu/catalog.php. ncela.gwu.edu/resabout/esl, resource guide from the National Clearinghouse for English Language Acquisition, NCLA, for those involved in the education of early childhood English language learners, young ELs, including parents, educators, and policy makers. nces.ed.gov/ecls/birth.asp, Early Childhood Longitudinal Study. nces.ed.gov/ecls/kindergarten.asp, Early Childhood Longitudinal Study. nces.ed.gov/IPEDS, Integrated Post-Secondary Education Data System. nces.ed.gov/Nations Report Card, Nations Report Card. nectac.org, National Early Childhood Technical Assistance Center. nectac.org/ecprojects/ecproj.asp, Technical Assistance and Dissemination to Improve Services and Results for Children with Disabilities. New website, parentcenterhub.org/nichci-gon, National Dissemination Center for Children with Disabilities. nifl.gov, National Institute for Literacy. pbs.org/parents. pbs.org/ready to learn. peals.org/default.asp, Pre-Elementary Education Longitudinal Study. Research to Practice.info, Research and Training Center on Early Childhood Development. sri.com/NEILS, National Early Intervention Longitudinal Study. the-eco-center.org, Early Childhood Outcomes Center for Infants, Toddlers, and Preschoolers with Disabilities and Their Families. wdcrobc/OLP01.ed.gov/programs/arrow/queries/word_results.cfm?word=sign early %20 childhood %20 education category =subject, information or assistance related to early childhood education. Preschool websites /young child education websites /developmental education websites. 10a-child-should-learn-before-kindergarten-school. aap.org, American Academy of Pediatrics. abc.net.au/countusin/default.htm, count us. abchomepreschool.com. abcteach.com. activitypad.com/preschool-activity.html. ajkids.com. amazon.com/young-handicapped-child-educational-guidance/dp/0443005915. amshq.org, American Montessori Society. aneeog.com. answers.com/topic/preschool-education. arkansas.gov/childcare/services/printed maths/pdf/story/corduroy.pdf, story. atiakherothart.blogspot.com. awesomelibrary.org. az.aall.org/alphabet/lessons/alphabet-lesson-start.htm, learning the alphabet. az.gov/early-childhood/preschool. az.gov/early-childhood/preschool/preschool-programs/eligibility. babyclassroom.com. bbc.co.uk/schools/numbertime/games. bbc.co.uk/schools/numbertime/games/find_the.html. bblocks.samhsa.gov/educators/lesson_plans, building blocks for a healthy future, has educational classroom games, learning activities, and helpful teaching resources for preschool-aged children. Berensteinbears.com. billYbear4kids.com. bornlearning.org, turn everyday moments with your child into fun learning opportunities. brighttots.com. brighttots.com/preschool_special_education.html, preschool special education, inclusion for children with disabilities. britannica.com/eb/article-906128/preschool-education. calories.tila.edu/centers/IEEC/links.htm, inclusive education for young children. Cards and lesson plan. cp.crc.uiuc.edu, Clearinghouse on Elementary and Early Childhood Education. cp.crc.uiuc.edu, ERIC, Clearinghouse on Elementary and Early Childhood Education. cp.crc.uiuc.edu/EEC archive/digests, ECAP Collaborative, Information about School and Kindergarten. Center for Public Education.org/main-menu/pre-kindergarten/pre-kindergarten/what-the-research-shows.html. cfw.tufts.edu, Child and Family Web Guide, Parent Info on Child Development. child-education.getyareducationhere.com. childrenschoice.com. Children's Choice Learning Centers is a daycare provider. childrensconsortium.org, childrensconsortium.workingfamilyresourcecenter.org. childrensdefense.org. childrens-garden.com, an early education program for young children. A center for learning and care, providing programs for toddlers and schoolers. childrens-garden.com, early education program for young children. mylightweightstrollers.com/top-educational-tv-programs-for-preschoolers. childstats.gov/America's Children. chsfs.org/early-learning. coloradoaeek.org, Colorado Association for the Education of Young Children. corknowledge.org, preschool curricula, books, and other materials for parents and teachers. corknowledge.org, the Core Knowledge Sequence for Preschool is a set of model guidelines describing fundamental skills and specific knowledge that, for children from 3 to 5 years of age, can provide a solid, coherent foundation for later learning in kindergarten and beyond. Crayola.com, online activities for kids. CuriousMinds.info, develops early childhood science literacy through fun and play. CuriousMindsLLC.com, educational toys. d300.org/web/schoolsites/Westfield Community Schools/elementary pages/kindergarten/readiness-skills.html. disney.go.com/playhouse/today. dltk-holidays.com. dltk-kids.com/alphabuddies/trace.htm, abc. dodolearn.com. dreambox.com. dreambox.com. dreamdevelopments.ca/national-education-of-young-child.php, education for all young children. earlychildhood.com. earlychildhoodnews.com. early.newamerica.net earlylearning.nc.gov, earlylearningfoundation.com, parents.berkeley.edu/advice/schools/coops.html, advice about parent cooperative preschools, ecrp.uiuc.edu, ecrp, Early Childhood Research and Practice, ed.gov/family/growth chart/page2.html, growth, ed.gov/inits/americarads, booklets for parents of children up to age 5, ed.gov/nclb, U.S. Department of Education, No Child Left Behind, ed.gov/nclb/choice/schools/edpics.jhtml, U.S. Department of Education, Choices for Parents, ed.gov/parents/early-child/ready/healthy-start/index.html, ed.gov/parents/early-child/ready/preschool/part.html, ed.gov/parents/early-child/ready/preschool/part.html, ed.gov/parents/landing.jhtml, U.S. Department of Education, Resources for Parents, ed.gov/pubs/parents/learnptnrs/write.html, reading, edhelper.com, edresourceohio.org, education.com, education.com/activity/preschool, education.ky.gov/kde/instructional resources/preschool/default.htm, Kentucky's preschool education programs for 4-year-olds, education.preschoolrock.com, educationarticle.net, edutopia.org/preschool sausage, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/early_childhood_education, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/music_education_for_young_children, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/preschool_education, enchantedlearning.com, crafts, rhymes and stories, engagenewyork.org/about, New York State Education Department, engagenewyork.epicforchildren.org, EPIC, Every Person Influences Children.epic, Every Person Influences Children, eslkidstuff.com, ets.org/media/tests/praxis/pdf/0021.pdf, The Education of Young Children Test, evaeaston.com/pr/alphabet.html, audio files, everyducade.co.nz, everythingpreschool.com, fcps.edu/ss/preschool/childfd1.htm, Fairfax County Public Schools Child Find Preschool, figurethis.org, maths.org/parentsfamiliesschools.org, famlet.org, Family Literacy, familyprogress.bookshared.org, Bookshare, world's largest accessible digital library for persons with print and learning disabilities. InsideSchools.org, first-school.ws, fisher-price.com, fisher-price.com/us/fun/games/abc, fpg.unc.edu/ncedl, National Center for Early Development and Learning, funschool.com, funwithspot.com, futureofchildren.org, articles available in the Journals section on school readiness, games.funschool.com, ge3dytoriad.org, zeroto3.org, readwritethink.org, gettingready.org, jiraffefian.com/kids/alphabet, jiraffefian.com/kids/numbers, gludots.com, gymboreeclasses.com, healthychild.net, healthychildcare.org, heyonline.org/preschool.htm, heritagepreschool.org, Presbyterian Church in Newcastle, Delaware, highreach.com, hoagiesgifted.org, homeschoolshair.com, hookedonphonics.com, hwtears.com, handwriting without tears. ideadata.org, Special ed. Law Idea. ies.ed.gov/ncee/topic.aspx?TID =13, Early Childhood Education. IllinoisEarlyLearning.org. InteractiveParent.com. janbret.com/coloring_alphabet. jodie-wellslslowgrove.suite101.com. journal.naec.org, Young Children Journal. justkidsschool.com. kec.net, Kansas Association for the Education of Young Children. kaplanco.com, Early Childhood Education Learning Resources, Kaplan Early Learning. KidODLSToys.com. kidpsych.org. kids-learn.org. kidsolr.com/early childhood/basic skill lsa.html, kids online resources. kidsource.com. 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 kindermusic.com. lapetite.com/public/100/total-readiness.jsp, kindergarten readiness and your young child's education. learningplanet.com. learningtogether.net. legalaid.org/self-help/education/special/preschool.html, referring your preschool child for special. lettertv.net. lil-fingers.com, print out and color numbers, letters, shapes, etc. literacycenter.net/lesson_view_n.htm, Early Childhood Literacy Center. littletykes.com. liveoakmedia.com/client/guides/27890.pdf, activity guide. magiceys.com. med.umich.edu/1libar/yourchild/devmile.htm, how a child develops. miaeek.com, Michigan Association for the Education of Young Children. NAED.net, National Association for Developmental Education. NAESB.org. NAEC.org, Education of Young Children. NAEC.org, National Association for the Education of Young Children. NCCIC.org, National Child Care Information Center. NEVAEEC.org, Nevada Association for the Education of Young Children. Nextag.com/child education preschool/search.html. nickjr.com. NIR.org, National Institute for Early Education Research. nncc.org/child.dev/child.devpage.html, National Network for Child Care, Ages and Stages. noggin.com/games/oobi/letters. noggin.com/games/oobi/numbers. nrc.uchsc.edu, National Resource Center for Health and Safety in Child Care and Early Education. nrc.uchsc.edu, National Resource Center for Health and Safety in Child Care and Early Education. nxtbook.com. owlshallow.com, Toys and Games. parentcenter.com. parentsesteachers.org, non-profit parent education organization providing parents of children prenatal age 5 with knowledge. parentsowup.com. paulisplayhouse.com. pbs.org/parents/child development. pbs.org/parents/children-and-media/computers-preschool.html. pbskids.org. pbskids.org/lions, online literacy games, online stories. pbskids.org/sesame/letters/z.html. pbskids.org/teletubbies. pbskids.org/zooboo/mystery animal/animal alphabet/animal_alphabet1.html. pbskidsgo.org. perpetualpreschool.com. phonics.jazzlay.com/html/letters.html, jazzles. playkidsgames.com. preno.org, People who want government-funded preschool. pre-kpages.com. preksmarties.com. preschool.com. preschoolbystormy.com. preschoolcalifornia.org. preschoolcampus.com. preschoolcoloringbook.com. preschoolducatyon.blogspot.com. preschoolducatyon.com. 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 preschoolducatyon.org. preschoolerslearnmore.com. preschoolexpress.com. preschoolforall.org. preschoolpower.com. preschoolrainbow.org. preschoolrock.com. primarygames.com. printactivities.com. pta.org. National PTA Organization.nicepda.org. New York State PTA Organization.p12.nice.gov/accountability/T1/SES/approved providers/location list.html, New York State Free Tutoring Providers.New York State Free Tutoring Providers mc.nice.gov/nclb/parents, just the facts for New York parents.ed.gov/admins/comm/choice/choice programs/index.html, creating strong district school choice programs.insideschools.org parents4publicschools.com, parents for public schools.nicefamilyresources.org, New York State Family Resources.parentsasteachers.org ncld.org, National Center for Learning Disabilities.mediafamily.org, Parent Further, Technology and Media.aap.org/parents.html, healthychildren.npr.org, Public Radio. rand.org/labor/projects/ca_preschool/preschool education program. Reading.org. readwritethink.org. readyatt5.org. richland.lib.sc.us/toolbox, Teachers Toolbox, Resources for Early Childhood Educators. rif.org, Reading is Fundamental. rif.org/about, Reading is Fundamental. rif.org/kids/leading-oriating/en/leading-oriating.htm, for ages 0 to 5. roadtoeducation.com/child. roadtoeducation.com/child/music-education-for-young-child.php. savvyzource.com. scholastic.com. scholastic.com/browse/parentshome.jsp. serve.org/tt/transiti.html, prepare for school. sesameworkshop.org. sesameworkshop.org. seussville.com. shirleys-preschool-activities.com. slatkinny.com. southernearlychildhood.org, Southern Early Childhood Association. starfall.com. state.nj.us/nj/education/preschool, the State of New Jersey, preschool. storybooks.that-teach.com. storyplace.org. storyplace.org/preschool/activities/monkey.asp. successby6.esc2.net. sunnybunnysez.com/educational/alphabet.htm. target.com/assessing-young-children-dp/0827362110, book called Assessing Young Children. tcf.org/publications/education/universalpreschool.pdf. teachersmousepad.com/sites for young children/sites.htm. teachingstrategies.com, books and videos for educators of young children. teachourchildthealphabet.com. teachandyoungchildren.org. teachandyoungchildren.org, technology and young children. teachandyoungchildren.org/children.html, technology and young children interest forum, directs you to a variety of resources for introducing young children to technology. tempe.gov/youth-library/preschool/preschoolweb.htm, thekidspage.com, thelittleartist.com, theryghtchoiceforkids.org, savvyzource.com, tool for finding and comparing preschools near you. Tracing pages. umaine.edu/esal, early childhood education online. umass.edu/fac/media/corduroys 2d guide.pdf, corduroy template. universityofcalifornia.edu, preschool articles. usny.nicd.gov/parents, New York State Education Department resources for parents.niceparents.com, New York State. vanderbilt.edu/csefel, Center on the Social and Emotional Foundations for Early Learning. wayce.com, World Association of Early Childhood Educators. welittle.scholars.com. whitehouse.gov/kids. worldofknowledgekids.com, World of Knowledge Preschool and Learning Center. yahooligans.yahoo.com. young-child-education.com. youngchildexpo.com, the Young Child Expo and Conference. yourbabycanread.tv. 0to3.org. 0to3.org, articles about encouraging the development of babies and toddlers. 0to3.org. Preschool magazines. child.com. familyfun.go.com. go.com. highlights.com. journal.naec.org, young children. juniormagazine.co.uk. nickjunior.com. parents.com. scholastic.com/browse/parentchild.jsp. wondertime.go.com. yec.sagepub.com, young exceptional children. Early Childhood Education Today. Scholastic, Inc. 555 Broadway, NYC, New York 10012. 800-544-291-7. teacher.scholastic.com/products/ect.hdm. Parent and Child. Scholastic, Inc. 555 Broadway, NYC 10022. 800-544-2917. place.scholastic.com/parentandchild. Totline Magazine. 800-609-1724. frankschaeffer.com/totnews.html. Ideas for active learning for preschoolers. The Cricket Magazine Group. Box 7434. Red Oak, Iowa 51591-4434. 800-827-0227. cricketmag.com. Several magazines. Sesame Street Magazine. Children's Television Workshop. ctw.org. Your Big Backyard. National Wildlife Foundation. 8925 Leesburg Pike, Vienna, Virginia 22184. 800-588-1650. nwf.org. Preschool Educational Products. brodenbooks.com. Educational Insights. 16941 Keegan Avenue, Carson, California 90746. 800-995-4436. eden.com. Instructional Fair. Box 1650. Grand Rapids, ML 49501. 800-443-2976. Instructionalfair.com. Lakeshore Learning Materials. 2695 East Dominguez St. Carson, California 90749. 800-421-5354. lakeshorelearning.com. Zainer Blozer. 2200 West 5th Avenue. Box 16764. Columbus, Ohio 43216-6764. zaner-blosser.com. Finger spelling websites. lero.org/dysgraph2.html, finger spelling. jal.cc.il.us/ipp/fing spell, finger spelling. Redshirting young children. In most areas, if you reach 5 years old by December 31st, you can go to grade primary in public school that year. The thing is that the kid born in November or December who doesn't turn 5 until he's been in school a few months could be not ready for school, so the idea is that some parents should decide to keep the child home and let him start school the following year. kidsource.com/education/red.shirting.html, academic redshirting and young children, the practice of postponing entrance into kindergarten of age-eligible children in order to allow extra time for socio-emotional, intellectual, or physical growth. Chapter 4. Early Intervention from Birth to 5 Years Old. U.S. Early Childhood Special Education Websites. asdtoddler.fpg.unc.edu. asd-toddler-initiative-project-resources. Autism, University of North Carolina. ASD Toddler Initiative. EarlyLiteracyLearning.org, Center for Early Literacy Learning. CELO.org, the Center on Enhancing Early Learning Outcomes. Community.fpg.unc.edu, the Center to Mobilize Early Childhood Knowledge. Community.fpg.unc.edu, Connect, the Center to Mobilize Early Childhood Knowledge. ectiascenter.org/sec619/sec619.asp number sign consortium, consortium of state idea 619 coordinators. dacecenter.org, Daisy Center for Idea Early Childhood Data Systems. ecpcta.org, the Early Childhood Personnel Center. ectiacenter.org, the Early Childhood Technical Assistance Center, ECTAC. cdc.gov/ncbddd/hearing loss/index.html, early hearing detection and intervention. eifamilyalliance.org, Early Intervention Family Alliance. elc.grads360.org /number program, Early Learning Challenge Technical Assistance. ectiacenter.org/xpops, the Expanding Opportunities Initiative. community.fpg.unc.edu/connect-modules/resources/videos/foundations-of-transition, foundations of transition. ed.gov/about/offices/lists/osers/osp/index.html, the Federal Office of Special Education Programs, OSEP. ideadata.org, the Idea Data Center. ideainfanttoddler.org, Idea Infant and Toddlers Coordinators Association. idea.ed.gov, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA. cdc.gov/ncbddd/actierly/index.html, learn the signs, act early. challengingbehavior.fmhi.usf.edu, Technical Assistance Center on Social Emotional Intervention for Young Children. directionservice.org/coder/index.cfm, the National Center on Dispute Resolution in Special Education. naec.org/tyc/article/transitions-to-kindergarten, transitions to kindergarten. Early Intervention Guide. Special education services in the United States are available to children with certain disabilities or developmental delays. It used to be that it started at age 3, but now they have services available from birth. Early intervention infant and toddler services are available from birth to kindergarten under the Federal Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA. Children are entitled to early intervention services if they have disabilities or developmental delays in cognitive, physical, speech/language, social/emotional or self-help skills. Each state determines its own standard of developmental delay. They may also offer services to children considered at risk of a delay. A pediatrician can put you in touch with your local early intervention office. After the child's initial screening, if the doctor or assessment expert concludes that your child may have a developmental disability or is at risk of developing one, you will be assigned a case manager and your child will be given a free, multidisciplinary assessment. After this, the process works the same way as an individualized family service plan/IFSP. Because of IDEA and Section 504, the school system helps disabled children with daycare and even home preschool education. Specialized instruction could include related services such as early intervention services can include adapted physical education, assistive technology devices, assistive technology services, audiology services, extended year schooling summer programs, family counseling, nursing, occupational therapy, physical therapy, psychological services, recreation, speech and language therapy, transportation. At the age of 3, if you suspect a developmental disability or already know, go to your doctor or the local elementary school special ed department. He arranges an evaluation by mentally challenged experts, and once they make a diagnosis that the child has a mental disability, he or she then starts on an IEP, individualized education program. All special education assessments and services are free. If you think that your preschooler may need special help and he or she was not enrolled in a state early intervention program that extends beyond age 2 in your state, contact your school district's special education office. You can find the contact information by going to your local elementary school special education office and ask about who is knowledgeable about services for children ages 3 through 5. IDEA establishes the guidelines for service. The child has to meet the special needs standard, which covers mental retardation, hearing impairments/deafness, speech or language impairments, visual impairments/blindness, serious emotional disturbances, orthopedic impairments, autism, traumatic brain injury, other health impairments that adversely affect a child's ability to learn, which covers a broad range of disabilities or specific learning disabilities. Children aged 3 to 9 without one of these labels but with a developmental delay as defined by the state may also receive services, but this is according to state standards. For the evaluation, your child's learning needs will be evaluated by various specialists like a speech pathologist, occupational therapist, and special educator. A team that includes parents, the child when appropriate, teachers, the specialists, a school administrator and a school psychologist will meet and determine whether the child needs special education. If the answer is yes, the team develops an individualized education program IEP that identifies learning goals and objectives for your child and the services and accommodations to help make it happen. Early Ed. Resources. Rights Law, Special Education Law and Advocacy. epub 1008. Deltaville, Virginia 23043. 804-257-0857. RightsLaw.com. Provides legal and advocacy advice to parents about special education, including a state-by-state directory of resources. National Early Childhood Technical Assistance System. Frank Porter Graham Child Development Center. UNC 137 East Franklin St. Number 500. Chapel Hill, North Carolina 27514-3628. 919-962-2001. 919-962-8300, TDD. Fax, 919-966-7463. nectaz@unc.edu. nectaz.unc.edu. Bureau of Indian Affairs. Branch of Exceptional Children. MS 3512, MIB Code 523. 1849 C. St. N.W. Washington, D.C. 20240-4000. 202-208-4975. Fax, 202-273-0. 0030. 0 to 3 National Center for Clinical Infant Programs. 2000, 14th St. North. Number 380. Arlington, Virginia 22201-2500. 800-899-4301. 703-528-4300. Fax 703-528-6848. Publications to help with the development of toddlers. Preschool Special Education by State/Early Childhood Special Education by State. Arkansas. Preschool Programs, Special Education Unit. Arkansas Department of Education. 1401 W Capitol. Number 450. Little Rock, Arkansas 72201-2936. 501-682-4225. Arkansas.gov. arcsped.k12.ar.us. Arizona. Arizona Department of Education. Early Childhood Education. 1535 West Jefferson Street, Bin 15. Phoenix, Arizona 85007-3280. 602-542-2727. az.gov. ade.az.gov. California. Special Education Division. Administrative Services Unit. Department of Education. 1430 N Street. Number 530. Sacramento, California 95814. 916-327-3547. cde.ca.gov/sp/se. Connecticut. State Department of Education. 165 Capitol Avenue. Hartford, Connecticut 06106. 860-713-6941. sde.ct.gov. Delaware. Exceptional Children and Early Childhood Group. Department of Education. 401 Federal Street. Number 2. Dover, Delaware 19901-3639. 302-735-4210. doe.k12.de.us/programs/specialed/default.html. Florida. Bureau of Exceptional Education and Student Services. Florida Department of Education. 325 West Gaines Street. Number 601. Tallahassee, Florida 32399-0400. 850-245-0478. fldoe.org. Georgia. Division for Special Education Services and Supports. Office of Standards, Instruction, and Assessment. Georgia Department of Education. 1870 Twin Towers East. 205 Jesse Hill Jr. Drive SE. Atlanta, Georgia 30334-5060. 404-657-9965. doe.k12.ga.us. gadoe.org. Guam. School and Elementary School Programs. Division of Special Education. Guam Public School System. POGD. Hagatna, Gu, 96932. 671, 475-0575/0563. 671, 475-0550, TTY. duesp3@ite.net. Hawaii. Special Education. Office of Curriculum Instruction and Student Support. Special Education Services Branch. Student Support and Special Education Sections. 637 18th Avenue Building C. Honolulu, Hawaii 96816. 808-733-4838. k12.hi.us. Idaho. Bureau of Special Population Services. Idaho Department of Education. POB 83720. Boise, Idaho 83720-0027. 208-332-6800. sde.idaho.gov/specialed. Illinois. Division of Early Childhood Education. 100 N. 1st Street, C428. Springfield, Illinois 62777-0001. 217-524-4835. isbe.net. Indiana. Center for Exceptional Learners. Indiana Department of Education. Indianapolis, Indiana 46204. 317-232-0567. doe.in.gov. doe.state.in.us/exceptional/spest. Kansas. Special Education Services. Kansas State Department of Education. 120 Southeast 10th Avenue. Topeka, Kansas 66612-1182. 785-296-5352. ksde.org/default.aspx $tab=101. Kentucky. Division of Early Childhood Development. Department of Education. 500 Merrow Street, Capitol Plaza Tower. Frankfort, Kentucky 40601. 502-564-8341. education.ky.gov. kidsnow.ky.gov. Louisiana. Division of Standards, Assessments and Accountability. Louisiana Department of Education. POB 94064. Baton Rouge, Louisiana 70804. 225-342-3366. la.gov. louisianaschools.net/LDE. Massachusetts. Early Education and Care. 51 Sleeper Street. Boston, Massachusetts 02210. 617-988-6600. eec.state.ma.us. Maine. Child Development Services. 146 State House Station. Augusta, Maine 04333. 800-355-8611. 207-624-6660. maine.gov/education. Minnesota. Minnesota Help Me Grow, Preschool Special Education. Minnesota Department of Education. 1500 Highway 36 West. Roseville, Minnesota 55113. 651-582-8473. state.mn.us. parentsno.state.mn.us/parentsknow/age3_5/h. elpmegro_special needs/index.html. Missouri. Special Education Compliance Section. Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. POB 480. Jefferson City, Missouri 65102. 573-751-0699. dees.mo.gov/divspest. Montana. Office of Public Instruction. POB 202,501. Helena, Montana 59620-2501. 406-444-4425. 888-231-9393. opi.mt.gov. North Dakota. Office of Special Education. Department of Public Instruction. 600 East Boulevard Avenue, Department 201. Bismarck, North Dakota 58505-0440. 701-328-2277. 701-328-4920, TTY. nd.gov. dpi.state.nd.us/spest/index.shtm. Nebraska. Special Populations Office. Nebraska Department of Education. 301 Centennial Mall South. POB 94987. Lincoln, Nebraska 68509-4987. 402-471-4319. nde.state.ne.us. New Hampshire. Bureau of Special Education. New Hampshire Department of Education. 101 Pleasant Street. Concord, New Hampshire 03301. 603-271-2178. ed.state.nh.us. New Jersey. Office of Special Education Programs. New Jersey Department of Education. 100 Riverview Plaza. POB 500. Trenton, New Jersey 08625-0500. 609-984-4950. Special.education@do.state.newjersey.us. state.nj.us/education. New Mexico. Early Childhood Special Education. Public Education Department. 300 Don Gaspar Avenue. Santa Fe, New Mexico 87501-2786. 505-827-6462. ped.state.nm.us. Nevada. Office of Special Education, Elementary and Secondary Education and School Improvement Programs. Nevada Department of Education. 700 East 5th Street. Number 113. Carson City, Nevada 89701. 775-687-9170. doe.nv.gov. New York. Office of Vocational and Educational Services. For Individuals with Disabilities, VISD. New York State Education Department. 1 Commerce Plaza Room 1624. Albany, New York 12234. 518-473-2878. p12.nicd.gov/specialed. Ohio. Office of Early Learning and School Readiness. Ohio Department of Education. 25 South Front Street, Mail Stop 305. Columbus, Ohio 43215-4183. 614-466-0224. 877-644-6338, toll free. ode.state.oh.us. Oklahoma. Special Education Services. Department of Education. 2500 North Lincoln Boulevard. Number 510. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73105-4599. 405-522-4513. sde.state.ok.us. Pennsylvania. Bureau of Early Intervention Services. Office of Child Development and Early Learning. Department of Education and Public Welfare. 333 Market Street, 7th floor, PDE Building. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania 17126-0333. 800-692-7288. pde.state.pa.us. Puerto Rico. Special Education Programs. Department of Education. POB 190,759. San Juan, Puerto Rico 00919. 787-759-2000. 787-773-8906, fax. de.gobierno.pr/tags/educsin-a Rhode Island. Office for Diverse Learners. Rhode Island Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. 255 Westminster Street, Shepherd Building. Providence, Rhode Island 02903-3414. 401-222-8941. ride.ri.gov. South Carolina. Office of Exceptional Children. South Carolina Department of Education. 1429 Senate Street 8th floor. Columbia, South Carolina 29201. 803-734-8224. ed.sc.gov. South Dakota. Special Education Programs. Department of Education Offices. Office of Educational Services and Supports. 700 Governors Drive. Pierre, South Dakota 57501-2291. 605-773-3678. doe.sd.gov/oess/specialed/index.asp. Tennessee. Tennessee Department of Education. Division of Special Education. 2763 Island Home Boulevard. Knoxville, Tennessee 37920. 888-212-3162, Special Education Questions. 865-594-5691. state.tn.us/education/spest. Texas. Division of Idea Coordination. Texas Education Agency. 1701 North Congress Avenue. Austin, Texas 78701-1494. 512-463-9414. 800-252-9668, Parent Information Line. tea.state.tx.us/special.ed. Utah. Utah State Office of Education. 250 East 500 South. POB 144200. Salt Lake City, Utah 84114-4200. 801-538-7948. schools.utah.gov/sars/preschool.htm. Virginia. Special Education Instructional Services. Virginia Department of Education. POB 2120. Richmond, Virginia 23218-2120. 800-292-3820. 804-225-2675. doe.virginia.gov. Vermont. Special Education Unit. Department of Education. 120 State Street. Montpelier, Vermont 05620-2501. 802-828-5114. state.vt.us/edu/new/html/pgm_sped.html. Washington. Early Childhood Services. Special Education Learning Improvement. Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction. POB 47200. Olympia, Washington 98504-7200. 360-725-6075. k12.wa.us. Wisconsin. Early Childhood Special Education. Division for Learning Support, Equity and Advocacy. POB 7841. Madison, Wisconsin 53707-7841. 608-267-9172. 800-442-4563. dpi.wi.gov/dlsea. West Virginia. Office of Special Programs, Extended and Early Learning. 1900 Kanawha Boulevard East. Building 6, Room 304. Charleston, West Virginia 25305-0330. 304-558-2696. wvita.state.wv.us. Wyoming. Developmental Disabilities Division, Part B. Department of Health. 6101 Yellowstone Road. Number 186E. Cheyenne, Wyoming 82002. 307-777-8762. health.wyo.gov. wdh.state.wy.us/ddd/early childhood/part b info.html. Early intervention by state. Alabama. Alabama's Early Intervention System. Department of Rehabilitation Services. Division of 602, South Lawrence St. Montgomery, Alabama 36104. 800-543-3098. 334-293-7500. 800-499-1816, TTY. rehab.alabama.gov/EI. Alaska. Early Intervention/Infant Learning Program. Office of Children's Services. State of Alaska Department of Health and Social Services. POG 240249. Anchorage, Alaska 99524-0249. 907-269-3423. Alaska.gov. hss.state.ak.us/ocs/infant learning. American Samoa. LBJ Tropical Medical Center. American Samoa Hospital Authority. Government of American Samoa. Pago Pago, American Samoa 96799. 684-633-4929 or 2697. Arizona. Arizona Early Intervention Program, AZEIP. Department of Economic Security. 3839 North 3rd Street. Number 304. Phoenix, Arizona 85012. 888-439-5609, in AZ. 602-532-9960. azday.gov/azeip. Arkansas. Division of Developmental Disabilities Services. Department of Health and Human Services. POG 1437, Donaghy Plaza, North 5th floor. Slot N504. Little Rock, Arkansas 72203-1437. 800-643-8258. 501-682-8668. Arkansas.gov. California. Part C Coordinator. Children and Family Services Branch. Department of Developmental Services. 1600 9th Street, Room 330, MS 3-8. Sacramento, California 95814. 800-515-2229. 916-654-2773. dds.ca.gov. dds.ca.gov/alistart/home.cfm. Colorado. Early Intervention Colorado. CDHS Division for Developmental Disabilities. 4055 South Lowell Boulevard. Denver, Colorado 80236. 888-777-4041. eicolorado.org. Connecticut. Connecticut Birth to 3 System. Department of Developmental Services. 460 Capitol Avenue. Hartford, Connecticut 06106-1308. 800-505-7000. birth23.org. Delaware. Birth to 3 Early Intervention System. Department of Health and Social Services. 1901 North DuPont Highway. Newcastle, Delaware 19720. 302-255-9135. state.de.us/dhss/dms/epqc/birth3/directory.html. Florida. Early Steps. Children's Medical Services, Department of Health. 4052 Bald Cypress Way, Bin A06. Tallahassee, Florida 32399-1707. 800-654-4440. 850-245-4218. cms-kids.com/family/early_steps/early_steps.html. Florida. Florida Directory of Early Childhood Services. 2807 Remington Green Circle. Tallahassee, Florida 32308. 800-654-4440. 850-487-6301. centraldirectory.org. Georgia. Babies Can't Wait Program / Children and Youth. With Special Needs Division of Public Health. Department of Human Resources. 2 Peachtree Street 11.217. Atlanta, Georgia 30303-3186. 800-229-2038. 404-657-2726. dhr.state.ga.us. health.state.ga.us/program/BCW. Guam. Guam Early Intervention Systems. Division of Special Education. Guam Public School System. POGD. Hagatna, Guam 96932. 671-735-2414. 671-475-0550, TTY. Hawaii. Early Intervention Section. Department of Health. 1350 South King Street. Number 200. Honolulu, Hawaii 96814. 808-594-0006. doh.hawaii.gov. hawaii.gov/health/family-child-health/EIS. Idaho. Children's Developmental Services. Family and Community Services. Department of Health and Welfare. POB 83720. 450 West State Street 5th floor. Boise, Idaho 83720-0036. 208-334-5514. 800-926-2588. dhw.idaho.gov. infanttoddler.idaho.gov. Illinois. Bureau of Department of Human Services. 222 S College, 2nd floor. Springfield, Illinois 62704. 800-323-4769, in IL only. 217-782-1981. dhs.state.il.us/EI. Indiana. Indiana Family and Social Services. Administration. Division of Disability and Rehabilitative Services. Bureau of Child Development Services, BCDS. 402 West Washington Street, Room W386. Indianapolis, Indiana 46204. 800-441-7837, in 317-233-6092. First STEPS web at fssa.in.gov. in.gov/fss/ddrs/2633.hdm. Kansas. Children's Developmental Services. Kansas Department of Health and Environment. 1000 SW. Jackson Street. Number 220. Topeka, Kansas 66612-1274. 785-296-6135. 800-332-6262, in KS. kdhe.state.ks.us. Kentucky. Early Childhood Development Branch. Department for Public Health. Division of Adult and Child Health. Improvement. 275 East Main Street, HS2WC. Frankfort, Kentucky 40621. 502-564-3756. chfs.ky.gov/dph/firststeps.hdm. Louisiana. Louisiana Part C Office for Citizens with Developmental Disabilities. Louisiana Department of Health and Hospitals. POB 3117, Bin 21, 682 North 4th Street. Baton Rouge, Louisiana 70802. 225-342-0095. AliceTEPS.dhh.louisiana.gov. Maine. Contact programs for children with disabilities. Ages 3 through 5. Michigan. Michigan Department of Education. Office of Early Childhood Education and Family Services. POB 30008. Lansing, Michigan 48909. 517-335-4865. 800-327-5966. mi.gov. 1800earlyon.org. Massachusetts. Division for Perinatal, Early Childhood and Special Health Needs. Department of Public Health. 250 Washington Street 4th floor. Boston, Massachusetts 02108. 617-624-5901. 800-905-8437, Early Intervention Programs. mass.gov/dph. Minnesota. Part C Coordinator. Minnesota Department of Education. Division of Early Learning Services. 1500 Highway 36 West. Roseville, Michigan 55113-4266. 651-582-8495. MN Help Me Grow, Infant and Toddler. Intervention. 866-693-4769. parentsno.state.mn.us/parents-no/newborn/help-me-grow_special-needs/index.html. Mississippi. First Steps Early Intervention System. Mississippi Department of Health. POB 1700. 570 E. Woodrow Wilson. Jackson, Mississippi 39215-1700. 601-576-7427. 800-451-3903, in MS. msdh.state.ms.us. Missouri. Special Education Services. Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. POB 480. Jefferson City, Missouri 65102. 573-522-8762. 866-583-2392, First Steps. dis.mo.gov/divspest. Montana. Developmental Disabilities Program. Department of Public Health and Human Services. POB 4210. Helena, Montana 59604-4210. 406-444-2695. dphhs.mt.gov. Nebraska. Nebraska Department of Education. 301 Centennial Mall South. POB 94987. Lincoln, Nebraska 68509-4987. 402-471-2463. nde.ne.gov. edn.ne.gov. Nebraska. Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services. POB 95026. Lincoln, Nebraska 68509-5026. 402-471-9329. hhs.state.ne.us. Nevada. Department of Health and Human Services. IDEA Part C Office. 3416 Goney Road. Building D. Number 132. Carson City, Nevada 89706. 800-522-0066. 775-687-4210 EXT 281. adsd.nv.gov. health.nv.gov/bice.hdm. New Hampshire. Family-Centered Early Supports and Services. Bureau of Developmental Services. Concord, New Hampshire 03301. 603-271-5122. 800-852-3345, extension 5122, in NH. dhhs.nh.gov/dcbc/bds/early support. New Jersey Department of Health and Senior Services. Division of Family Health Services. Early Intervention System. 50 East State Street. epub 364. Trenton, New Jersey 08625-0364. 888-653-4463, NJACE referral. 609-777-7734. 800-322-8174, Childfindbirth 21. doh.state.nj.us. state.nj.us/health/fhs/eis/index.shtml